Disclaimer. Hello everyone, for this video we'll be reviewing the BX23 PhoenixWing. Now, if you are new here, subscribe to the channel and comment your thoughts, and as well, check out mallofbays.com and keep your eye out on this store because we will be having some PhoenixWing and feather bundles coming up over the next few days. But Mall of Bays has basically a sale going on where if you purchase 3 items, you get a 15% discount. An option way to support the channel. I appreciate any support regardless. So how the hell did I get this bait? Did I break into TT? Did I steal it from the factory in Vietnam? No. Here's what there was a pre-release, very limited amount of quantity. Got the PhoenixWing. Very, very happy for this. Very excited too, and it's kind of awesome that we get to finally just take a look at this thing. This is an aggressive attack type. I'm expecting this shit to hit really hard. Comes with a red string launcher. Very nice. We love to see it. And yeah, it has a pretty cool motif. This is a Phoenix Beyblade that has a GearFlat. This is like the second time we've ever seen that before. The owner of this Beyblade is Burn Fujiwara, and basically in the manga, he believes that God commands him to do certain actions and wills. He has a lot of kind of like this ego thing going on. He's a really, really cool take on a Phoenix Blader. I also love how in his design, it's literally like Phoenix feathers for his hair. And yeah, all new parts and everything, you gotta appreciate it. And now, this wouldn't be an unboxing without actually opening it. I am honestly very hyped and very excited for this. So we have all the Bay right here. Cannot wait to take a look at it. And as well, let's take a look at the actual paper right here, because if you pay attention to the paper, you get the teaser for the team of Yggdrasil, which I believe this should be the unicorn Beyblade that's going to be for next month. Releases end of January. Very cool. So yeah, man, let's take a look at this. Fun, fun, fun. Alrighty, so I have the string launcher here. Before we actually get into it, a beautiful red string launcher. Now you might be asking me, Zankye, what is the point of using a string launcher? Why not just a regular winder? Well, more or less, a string launcher has a higher count of actual rotations, which we're about to see if it has longer string or not. It's like 11.5 on a string launcher versus a winder that's about 8.5, but more or less they're pretty similar in launch strength. Just string launchers are a lot easier to get to the full power when you're launching these Beyblades. So I'm joined here by my mother, and I guess Jagger just ran through my legs. We're going to basically see, we're going to hold the ripcords. They are the exact same length, so there is no power scaling on the launcher cord length. It is the exact same. So to anyone who is wondering if it's longer or not, no, and that is a good move. I do not like it when launchers have some power creep in rotations. Just keep it all the same, do fancy recolors, and call it. That being said, very beautiful with the red. Would have been nice maybe a marble texture, but I'm not gonna really complain that much. I really wanna see a red grip now from TT. Going over to our parts by part, we have our blade, which is PhoenixWing. Now this blade is very, very special because one, it is painted and looks very nice. It has nice little gold sections here and nice red sections. You know, a lot of the photos, some of the lighting made it look really weird, but you know, IRL dude, like this thing looks pretty. Even if we try to go like a little bit higher on the view just so we can see it. Look at that. Plus also, this is the second painted X Beyblade. Look at that. Huh? And what's pretty cool about this too is that this is also a very heavy blade. So it seems they're very particular on who gets a heavy blade and who gets the paint. I guess maybe narrative reasons. But what is the gimmick with PhoenixWing other than it's painted and it's heavy? Well, the nice little curved blade. If you look at it compared to drawn sword, it's got a little bit more of these bumpier sections. So I guess the idea is that it's supposed to really kind of like barrage you with a lot of these strong hits. And it reminds me a lot actually of Galaxy Pegasus from the Metal Fight generation, just for kind of how this looks. But yeah, I mean, the only other thing to really mention, and we'll kind of just show this a little bit, is that you will notice kind of on the locking sections here, it's a little bit of a gap. We'll get to that. We have our newest Ratchet, by the way, which is 960. 9 sides, 60 height. Now, I gotta just ask Takara, like, what were they cooking with this one? Because, not as an insult, but actually as a compliment. Because, dude, if you look at these things, look at this. It's essentially more or less a more kind of, I think they're like, it looks like a more rounded off 360 with a little bit less areas to hit. So, only because of how thin it is, potentially, we'll see how much the burst risk actually is. But I imagine when you do a lot of paddles, that might get a little bit smooth out potentially, but I see this being maybe slightly less usable than maybe 360 or around the same value, and I still view 560 as the best. But this is an interesting design. It kind of reminds me of like the angle frame from Burst because it's pointed like triangulated to these 3 sections. But aside from that, nothing really much else to say. Now this part is our newest bit, GearFlat, which kind of does have like a little bit of this like, kind of like this purplish tint almost. So GearFlat is a variant of regular flat. By the way, for the resistance, it is a thick resistance. And what that essentially means, if you were wondering, since how Beyblade X works, you have to basically untwist the ratchet, and then after it'll release. The tighter your bit is that holds on to it, the more resistance you're gonna have. So moving from there, it is a wider flat. It is clearly very much a wider flat, but also the gears are all on the bottom. So the idea with this, it's supposed to be focused on using the extreme line, doing an extreme dash, but also being fast and strong. So whether or not it accomplishes that purpose, we will be finding out. But very happy to see, like, I can't remember the last time we got a Beyblade X release, and every single part in it was in a unique part. And I'm counting GearFlat as its own thing entirely. You could count it as a flat variant if you want to, but I will not. So we have our scale right here, and I thought we're gonna kind of hype ourselves up and kind of go through most of this stuff, but, okay. First of all, we'll go over all the bottom parts. So first of all, a regular flat is about 2.23. Yeah, 2.25. It's only a slight difference in the actual weights there. Okay, then after a 360 is about 6.20. 460, 6.24. So a little bit less, but obviously it makes sense because of how much area is actually being covered, because they try to make it a little bit more jagged. Okay, so we'll move on from there because, you know, we already did 9.6, about 6.15. Do the blades. Drawn sword, I have this one here, 35.28 grams. This Drake that I have brutally almost like killed off a lot of the paint, 38.07. This is either going to be 37 high or 38. I don't really think it matters too much because it's a big weight difference either way. God damn! 38.09 grams. So there is already going to be a little bit of a weight advantage here if you are wondering. And because when these bays are heavy, when you get more of these optimized parts, listen, it's going to be scary. And the total weight for our lovely Phoenix is 46.49 grams. In comparison to Drake, that is... yeah, they're pretty much close to each other. Yeah, about 46.59. And lastly, you have your wonderful drawn sword, which is about like 43.06. So, yeah. All right, let's take a look at this thing a little bit closer. Wow. Very, very pretty. Such a beautiful Beyblade as well. I can't wait for all the paint to be stripped as I battle with this. Oh, nice. Yeah, nice little gold on the little gear bit there. Yeah, very nice. I love the design of this thing. I'm still trying to see where I want to align this ratchet here. I'm assuming maybe these sections might get rounded off. I'm kind of curious on what the wear looks like on this thing as we use a lot. But yeah, you're going to notice basically there's a little bit of a gap here. And they did the exact same thing with Cobalt Drake, which I think is the better move to do. Essentially what this gap's going to do is going to make it a little bit more vulnerable to burst, but I think that it has to make sense, right? It can't just be oh so powerful, but you could potentially fix this if it does burst quite a bit with like 560 or even 5, or you know, 5-sided stuff, and then after be safe. But beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, we're gonna get started now. Alrighty, we have gotten the recording set up. So first, let's do a test launch. 3, 2, 1, go shoot! Oh my god! Okay, that was way. Hold on. I'm not a ripcord guy. I usually just do the winder, but let's just try to see with the winder. Oh my god! Oh my Jesus! Come on! That's so interesting. It's almost like this bit was designed because of the fact that because you're heavier, you require a lot more motion to move. Like this bit was specifically designed just to compensate for Phoenix's wings like weight. Wow, look at this. Watch again. Oh my god, yeah, you gotta be careful, huh? You gotta be careful with the self-KO there. 3, 2, 1, shoot. It's not even close. It's not even close. Oh my god. The moment I got serious for a second, because I'm used to... oh my god! Oh my god, man. That's all she wrote. That's all she wrote. Holy shit, dude. 3, 2, 1, shoot. I know, right?
Yeah. Oh my
It's
God.
so violent and crazy.
Yes, it's beautiful.
So I'm just trying to figure out.
It's mine.
Okay, potential destabilization. Okay, that run's yours. I'm just trying to get used to this thing.
Wait.
All right, let's
Beautiful.
try it. Let's try it.
Okay.
3 jump shoot.
Wow.
3 jump shoot. It's so heavy, like it's crazy, but the GearFlat also makes it go like wild. Oy, 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 no contest, no contest. You know, Stamina's doesn't seem too nuts. It is an attack type after all. 3 jump shoot. I think if maybe PhoenixWing, I think if PhoenixWing was a lot lighter, it might be clapped. But because it's so heavy, it's almost compensating regardless. But look at this. See, obviously it's not fake reviews. You know, if it wins, it wins. If it loses, it loses. 3 jump shoot. I know. I'm really scared to use this thing.
Oh
my god.
Okay, burst tool.
A burst and an extreme. So what is that? 5 points in total.
Is it?
Yeah, this is actually very good. It's killing them all. Okay, Night Lance. This one will probably lose pretty easily because of the 480.
Okay.
3 jump shoot. I almost self-KO'd. 3 jump shoot. I have to be careful. Oh my god! 3 jump shoot. 3 jump shoot. The thing is, if I win like that every time, I would say the sacrifice might be just worth it.
I think so.
Okay, next up, listen. Come on, it's bound to happen anyways. Listen, you do 2-3 battles, they go fast wipe. Okay, Shark Edge. Hopefully I don't break this one. 3 jump shoot.
Oh my god.
Okay, that run goes to Shark, but what an intense clash. 3 jump shoot.
Wow.
Oh my god! What? Oh, I figured it out.
Oh my god.
I know how to use this thing now.
Are you gonna win?
No, not this one.
I don't know. It's so close.
Pick up. Ay, 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 ay!
What are they doing?
Slaughterfest, Slaughterfest. We do one more. 3 jump shoot. Ay, 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 ay. Enough. Every time it loses one time bad, it wins 20 times good. 3 jump shoot. We're going kind of medium right now. Medium rare.
Stronger.
I don't. If I go really strong, then it's boring and I win.
Okay, so let's win.
You want? No, no, no.
I want you to win.
Okay, you want to see what happens?
Yeah.
Okay, win 200%?
Yeah.
3 jump shoot. Watch.
What do I want?
Jump shoot. What? What is? Hold on. Let's take a. I wanna really dissect what was said. It's not gonna be fun for you. I'm telling. It's not fun.
Okay.
It's not fun if I win. Okay. You want me to really be honest with you right now? I was scared of. Now I'm gonna show you when I'm serious.
That's right.
With no glasses
Go
on.
for it.
3 jump shoot. I might self-KO. Oh my god! Oh shit! Okay. Okay, you want man? That's kind of bullshit. We'll do it. That's like a draw. 3 jump shoot. 2.
What are you doing? You're going crazy. Oh my god.
This bait moves so fast. Oh my god! I have the blessing of destroying them with defeat. Nah. If they want to see more, they have to stay tuned and comment what battles they want to see first with PhoenixWing. My paint has been bled. Obviously, this will happen when you do paint this up, but Jesus Christ, man. First impressions on this before I give true final thoughts. It hits very, very hard. Very strong raw attack power. No burst yet. The GearFlat thing is honestly, I think, it's the purest form of an attack bottom. The purest form. And the overall Bayman smacks like insane. And I think because of the compensation, because of all that speed and everything, it makes it pretty scary. So honestly, GearFlat, it might be like a top contender if you're an attack blader, dude, because it just goes nuts. So you can use the string if you want to. It's just preference. I just like using a ripcord or winder, but it doesn't really matter too much. I mean, so for the overall value, string launcher, that's always a plus. The Bay, I think it's gonna have some pretty good stuff for it. I mean, the blade alone makes it extremely desirable because of its strong attack power, plus the GearFlat bottom, plus 9.6. I feel everything here, at least on the first impressions, right? Because eventually I have to do full-on testings with this stuff. It does seem like a force to be reckoned with. Doesn't seem, obviously, like in meta-breaking whatever, at least right now how I'm kind of looking at it, but the weight still makes it, the weight makes it a lot scarier than maybe what it could have been originally. Because, you know, it's alright, it's pretty decent, whatever, it's pretty decent, but eventually maybe full testings, whatever. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. What do you think of this Beyblade? Comment whatever videos you want to see with it. What are your thoughts on it? Who do you want to see me battle against this thing? What are some combos you maybe think would be pretty cool using any of these parts for future stuff? And yeah, thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day and bye.